Hello everybody, this is Sonya. Now I've had to have this is another video because the first one I couldn't stop coughing. So I've got one of these Wurfers trying to control it. I'm sitting on my new chair. Sitting on my new chair. I got it finally. It has wheels or no wheels. At the moment I don't have the wheels on, it just has flat, like slidey things. It has side arms or no side arms. It goes up and down. The seat of it goes forward or back, and it sits up or it goes down. The back of it goes up and down on the part that you lean on, if you want to lean back. And what else does it do? I don't know, but it's very good. The whole thing moves to suit where you want to sit. And here I am sitting on it. And I'll have to show it to you in a minute. Maybe I'll have to show it to you next time I come on here, because I tried to do a video and I mucked it up because I couldn't stop coughing. And I'm sorry if I got this lolly running around in my mouth, but I need something. Now today I'm going to do some slow stitching on some pockets for journals. And I got this one ready because my journals are about 5 inches by 8. 5 inches across there. So I didn't want this to be too big or too high. So we cut that out. And I want to cover it with ribbon and lace and then stitch it, I hope. So in here I've got pieces of lace, and oh, look at that bit there. I like that. I've also got these ones here that I bought, but they're elastic. Look at that. Nobody cares if they're elastic. And these are not elastic, and I like that. But, Gail Agostinelli was doing some things like this. When I say things like this, she was making some slow stitch pieces. And give me the idea to make a slow stitch pocket too, because that's what she was doing with hers. I don't know which ones to get out. I love the purpley colours, eh? Now I don't know if I can do this using just laces and ribbon. I'll try. You've got to try something, don't you? And I'm so sorry about this, but I didn't put up a video yesterday and I feel bad about that. Well, I have this colour, and I have a purpley one there. I have this as well. You know me, I'll probably go for that. This is a piece of fabric tape. Really beautiful. It's not sticky or anything. I do like that. That's pretty. I'll have a bit of that. A bit of that. Some of this blue one. So the doily things that I've got are only really fine. I think somebody coloured this one. Oh, it looks like it has been, doesn't it? I'm going to have to go back a bit now because I'm sorry about this. I'll try and get this thing out of my mouth as soon as I can, so I'm not choking. Okay, righto. So we'll have a bit of that, and we'll have some of that. Don't know what it's going to turn out like. It's just going to be trial and error, isn't it, really? Oh dear, don't tell me something I've cut off just went on the floor. And that happens, doesn't it, all the time to me. I had the fan on to let some air in. To move the air around, I should say. And I wanted to do this on the back of the background of blue because, so you can see it. Now the blue will come shining through there. This is a bit like doing collage, isn't it? This is a nice piece. Oh yeah, like that. That looks good. And I dropped a bit of this on the floor. Oh, the breeze blew it down, I should say. Looks good. I like that. What do you reckon? Now, I threw me glue stick over on there because it kept falling down on what I was doing this morning. I was doing a bit of cutting out on my Gemini, making some things I'm going to use later. I'm going to stick this down, as you can see, with some glue stick. Oops, missed that one. I don't want it to move when I'm sewing it. Do you remember that bit went there? Okay. This is like a piece of burlap ribbon with some shiny stuff on it. I thought this bit of ribbon had gone again. Now, we don't have to do it all straight stitches. And I've already turned that timer on twice now. Oh well, I did this earlier. I'll have to take some of this off here. Too much glue. Oh no, that's not right. You want them both going the same way. That's wrong, totally. Absolutely wrong. Wait a minute. Righto, I've got to get myself clean now. These wipes aren't wet enough. A big bucket of water. Okay. You could also use things like this. It's already got a bit of sewing on it. And that's nice, isn't it? Man next door is mowing his lawn again. Look at that. Isn't that ducky? I'm going to have that. Now I'm going to tack it down the best I can by sewing it. I'm going to sew it straight away. I'm going to, you know, we're not going to worry about undoing what we do. I'm going to keep it on there. Okay? Because I like that. And I'll probably put some buttons or something on here too in a minute. So let's see what happens. Alright, piece of cotton. And we need to put these back in this bowl. Got. Okay, my neighbour's mowing yet again, making a terrible racket over there. So we need some cotton here. What colour will I do? I'm going to take that out of there. I've got it in. I have cotton in different places where pieces that I'm working on are. Hubby's talking on the phone to someone, so I hope they don't need me. I'm not going to start this again. Come on, open. Oops, it'd be a good idea if I unattached it. Okay. I like that. Can't see it very good though. And what else could I put on there? Yellow colour. I like that one. Let's just see how they turn out. Because I think this is totally awesome, don't you? Actually, what I should do is look in this box up here, this drawer. Let's close that because I put me things in there. I took out some stuff out to the lounge room yesterday to try and do a bit more, but you know what? It never happens. I do it all the time and get sidetracked or just don't get to it. With these big father scissors out in the road. Okay, now let's see how we can make this look. I'm always falling for the green, aren't I? Yes, I fall for the green every time. Looks nice though. Not real big fan of these new fingernails either. Oh, look how thick they are. Look how thick she made them. Look. Wait a minute, where's the thing? Look at this. I mean, see that? That's all fingernail. It's got a big clear bit in there. There's mine. There's a new bit. The old bit or whatever. So as soon as it comes up high enough, I'm going to snip them off. I am going to snip them off. But I will keep them myself. I'll just do them myself then. Because I don't want to pay her all that money. I can't afford to pay her that money. I was only going to have a one-time thing and then I thought it'd be okay, but I couldn't get them off myself. Come on here. People told me how to. There was lots of ideas, but what she did was a better idea, so the lady, so that's all good. Anyway, now let's do some stitching on here. And I do love some of this sort of style where we're going to do some, well, we do slow stitching or we would just do fancy stuff. Let's just go crazy and do some fancy stuff. This is about a bit of a herringbone stitch here that I'm going to do. Am I still in the shot? Wait a minute, I'll move over there. And you just go back up in there and you go down in through there. Alright. And come down through here. Because I glued it on, hopefully it's all dry enough for this to all go through. Wait a minute, I'll have a look at that. It doesn't look good. It does not look good. Is it going right? Oh yeah. Try and keep it level, Sonia. Try and keep it level. Never heard a mower behave like that before in my life. And you know what? He left it out in the rain, and it rained here for about 4 days, and it sat in the middle of the backyard because we could see it easy from, you know, when we went out our back door. You could see it sitting there, and you know what? According to we didn't think, or I imagine anybody else wouldn't, that it'd ever go again. And there he is, going again. It didn't hurt it one bit whatsoever. It was the most amazing thing that we've ever seen. Just sat it out there in the rain. My hubby would never have done that with left his out in the rain. Unless it was a bad accident or something. You don't leave your mowers and things outside. I don't think so, at any rate. Okay. Now this is looking cool. I do like how this is working out. I do. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? I'm always doing some pretty things. I like the pretty things. I like the pretty things. I don't know whether I'm going to actually leave the top part of it just raggy a bit. I may do. Leave it like that. Because I think it'll look good. Ouch. Found my finger in the back of there. Now I'm going over all these bits and I'm fastening them all down, aren't I, as I go. I'm really doing a quick slow stitch here when you think about it. You can put this under the machine, I suppose, but then it wouldn't be slow stitch, but that doesn't matter. You can still make this a ribbon and lace tuck spot, pocket, whatever you want it to be. Your pocket. I want to do some belly bands, I hope. You'll be able to see what I'm going to do with them one day. I'm probably going to put them into something. You reckon? I might put them into something. Get on with it. Get on with it. Yes. I can only do as much as I can feel. I feel like we all like that, aren't we? We got to look at that. Doesn't that look ducky? I do like that. How that looks. I do. I might have to grab a couple of buttons. What do you reckon? That's an issue too in itself. I've got them all in a box over here. Still trying to get the courage to sort them out. Can't drive myself to it just yet. I'll try and see what's in here first. See what's in here first. There's bits and pieces in this bit that I must have picked up off something and just packed it up. Where's that? That's a really old daggy looking thing, isn't it? It's even cracked. But I don't know if I want to put that on there. You know, you can, but you know, you just don't know if you want. Oh, that's nice. That's a mother of pearl one. I like them, but I don't think I haven't got another one or two. Probably need another one or two. Okay, so I might have to find a mother of pearl place. Let me see what I've got in these ones here. I have these two little tins that I save up a few special buttons in from time to time. Let's put these back first. Oh, I like that. No, maybe not. I just save a few little bits and pieces in there. I must get onto them buttons and sort them out because that's a nice one. I don't think I'll have that orange one. I don't know what the man's going to do when there's no grass in the summertime. I know mine's not going to do anything more to his. He said the only thing he's going to do is mow it now, and there's no more watering or fertilising or anything. He said that's the end of it for us because now we're going to get the winter time and it's only going to, the frosts are going to kill the grass anyway. So, you know, that's how it's going to happen, I guess. So, I need to put that back on there too. I better say that on there in a minute. It doesn't take off on me. Let's see what's in here. Ooh. Little tiny bits. You wouldn't think you'd get that much stuff in there, would you? Oh yeah, I can pack stuff, me. Got too much stuff in my room. I was thinking last night I might have to do a bit of a really good, you know, get your stuff out of here thingy. Whatever that is. Get rid of a lot of things, because there's a lot of stuff I don't really hardly ever go near. But then you know what happens when you do that? It all wants, you need it then, don't you? Oh, he's got some mother of pearl ones. Look at these. These are cool. I definitely think I'll put some of those on. Here's another one. Only want one with 2 holes, please. They're starting to get 4 holes in them. I only want one with 2 holes in it. Got 4. These are nice little blokes, aren't they? He's got 4 too. Oh, it's only little though. Okay. Let me see. What do we like for there? Oops, I'm putting that back in. Excuse me. There's my throat's fixed now, I think. Hopefully. Just needed a bit of something. I don't think I'm dividing these properly how they were, but you know what? We're just going to have to see whatever fits goes, don't we? So whatever fits and go. Which one? Just put them back in. Righto. I suppose both of them fit because there's a high top on the inside of the thing. Okay. Righto. Now we've got a few here, so I must put them back in the thing. I'll have to put them back in this one. I don't think I want that's too big. So that one can go there. Oh, there's a tiny one. I'll think about that. Anyway, that was... Well, I've got them ready. I've got them ready to go. Oh, that's nice. I don't know if I want to put that across there though, because I need something that's just going to be there but not so, yeah, because I need to fasten this one down now because it's wandering around there in the breeze. Now, if you're putting on anything like a ribbon, don't put it on with wet glue because it'll only come through to the front. Just put it on with a bit of glue stick and that will work fine. Your glue stick will work just fine for it because it won't come through to the front, it'll just drop. Well, I haven't put much on there, but actually I did, didn't I? And it just come off then. Maybe I wiped too much off. I put it on and wiped it off, you see. That's probably why it didn't work so good, eh? Right, let's get this through here. Okay, I probably didn't tell you who I was or what I'm doing, but anyway, it's a sad day here. There's nothing happening exciting. The day's not too bad outside, by the looks of it. It's not too bad. Come on. Oh, if that boy doesn't go... Oh, I wish he'd take that mower and go away. He's actually started mowing over Jeremy's side of the yard. I don't know about you and what your husbands think about that with the neighbours starting mowing your yard, but Jeremy's not impressed, I can tell you that now. He's not one bit impressed with that. Let's do a knot. Let's do a French knot on there. And I'll push it right through that other knot, won't we? Because I've got this big long string on here. Cut that off. I'm going to have to come back and fix that in a minute. I'll end it off, or put a bit of glue on it or something. Actually, this would have been look better if I had put a bit of on with a bit of blingy thread or something, wouldn't it? Look a lot better. So I'm going to have to come up with some different things to do. I'm still working on my other pieces though. Me slow stitching and me hexies and the tags. And I might do a bit more work. Oh, you know what I'd like to put on here? A little yo-yo. I'd love to do a little yo-yo. Put him on here. Wonder how small I can make a yo-yo. Okay, why not? You want a bit of texture on these things, a bit of life. These little things here are made with, somebody's done this by hand, and they're bullion stitches that them flowers are made out of. They're amazing, aren't they? I cut them off a piece of stuff. I'm really liking this. I think this is gorgeous. Really liking the colours of these. I'm trying to get game enough to do something a bit more vintagey. What can I say? How am I going to explain that? I can't. I see other people use colours that I would never use, you know, darker colours and that, but they look really good. Now that's cool. Right. Slow stitching with a twist. Oh well, it's embroidery, so that's what it is. It's not really a twist as such. So I don't know whether I'm going to leave these bits hanging over the sides. I suppose I could, because they're not going to look too bad, are they? Now I've got to stitch those down, put a couple of buttons on it. Rightio, might have a mouthful of water. Now, I'd have to have the most thinnest piece of fabric to do this with, wouldn't I? You stop there, and I'll watch that clock over there, and I need a very thin piece of fabric. Whoa! That was my ruler, or one of my rulers, because I seem to have a very large collection of rulers. But that's alright. It's okay to have rulers. No, I need something thin. Thin. I'm okay. Right. Probably, oh, no, that's not the best. I could see that difference from over there. Isn't it amazing when you get something up close? It doesn't look the same. These are what I picked up last week out of the things I was doing. Because I want to make a little tiny puff thing. I need it to be thin. Yeah, but you want to be able to see it too, don't you? What about this piece? Put it in this piece. And I'll sit that over there. Don't blow away on me, Lex. You stay there. Now I'm going to have a circle. Something roundish, but not too small either. This might work. Okay, I'll get around here with this. Sort of. You don't want to be too. I made a discovery this morning that I'm not very pleased about. I bought myself that Gemini, or Santa Claus did, machine, you know, to cut out shapes and that with. It's electric. And it does not take the large fabric dies, to my knowledge. It doesn't look like they fit through there. I'm not very happy about that, because I wanted to do that to cut the fabric out with. You know, to make circles and things like that. And I just can't believe that I didn't know that, or that didn't. It doesn't impress me at all, I tell you. Now I own two of those things. I'm getting one to my daughter, but I can't believe that's gone on the floor. Yes, I can, because it just happens all the time, doesn't it? Where is it? Brilliant, Sonia. Hang on a second. Just give me 1 minute and I'll get that back. I'm going to save me cutting it out again. Oops, sorry. I didn't mean to hit you with that. Got him. Gotcha. Hang on to it, Sonia. Don't let it go. Put it under there. Now, where's that needle I had? I've got that too now. Oh dear. Right, let's go. Right here. Now I better not go for too long on this. I've got a few more minutes and I'll still a bit more. But it's an idea for you anyway to do a few. I thought for a minute there this was gone. I want to turn it over a tiny bit. Maybe I should have made it bigger. Might end up with nothing here in a minute. It's not going to be very big anyway, that's for sure. That's a mistake. Okay, I can handle that. It's too thin and it's all coming unravelled. And it's too small. Okay, right, let's just try a bit of this then. Let's try a bit of this. Be able to see this one, hopefully. Yes, good. I like that. This is really nice. A nice bit of vintage stuff, isn't it? Keep moving over too far now, don't I? It was always. I bumped the camera though, didn't I? So I hope that this has been in the shot, because I won't be very happy if it's not. I'm going to have to turn this off in a minute because I don't know how long it's going for. I'll just give it 1 or 2 minutes. You're kidding me. Does this mean I'm not supposed to do this? Oh dear, which is the right side? That one. I'm just gonna, I have to turn it over. I have to turn it over. Because it'll be all fray and awful if I don't. But this is a bit bigger, so this should work. According to something, it will work, I hope. According to Sonya, it should work. Jeremy's got a big rose garden at the side of the house. Between our driveway and our yard and the neighbour's driveway. And so we're going to have to put a fence up there because these people don't know which side's theirs. Which side's theirs. They can't tell where the boundary line is for some reason. And that's not good. Okay. This boy's only in high school, as far as I know, so it must be like nearly finished, I'd say. But his mother is autistic and his mother's encouraging him to do something, so that's good that he's been doing this gardening. It's really good that he's doing it. I don't know what he's going to do when the frost kills his yard. He won't be very happy, will he? Well, that's not what I look for, is it? It's not what I'm going for. Isn't that terrible when you think you do something and you're not? Got it right. Anyway, I'm going to go and I'll be back in a minute, okay, or tomorrow or whatever with a bit of an idea of what I ended up with. Thank you for watching. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.